Hello, I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. In this natural gas midweek recap, natural gas prices are down, currently trading 4.20 and one tick, down 25.3 cents or over 5%. Why? We're looking at warmer temperatures coming up, and we also had that reversal pattern on Monday, which was the dragonfly pattern on Monday when prices spiked overnight up to 4,901, but then settled lower on that day. The next day, the pattern for a dragonfly is if it opens up below the 50% level of that body of that dragonfly, that confirms the reversal pattern. And prices have been on the defensive ever since, with today's drop here again down toward 420. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. As you can see on Sunday night, prices jumped up as high as 4,901, but couldn't sustain those prices and eventually fell back off. As you can see, it's meandered through the daily pivots, but now continues to accelerate to the downside, currently trading around that pivot support we have here at 4204, but the next support is at $4.07. The RSI, the relative strength index, is weaker, but it is signaling that we may be approaching an oversold condition. Let's take a look at what you do when you see a dragonfly pattern. Again, this was the pattern on Monday. If the next day opens below 50% of that body, that small body there, and it did, then that confirms the reversal pattern. As you can see, prices are down, and now we look at the retracement levels. Here on barchart.com, when we bring up the April contract, the spot contract, the recent low is already marked for us in this U-shaped. And again, the recent high, the same thing, an inverse U. And you can just take this particular on the left side, we hit this for the retracement level. We mark on the bottom exactly here, and then we pull it all the way across to the top, in this case 4908, and that gives us our retracement levels. So immediately we went through the 0.236 level, and now we are looking at the 382 retracement, which would be coming in at 40460. Below that, the 50% at 378. But considering how low storage stocks are, will probably meander in this area around 4.046 just to see what happens here going into the next month and take a look at summer, but probably hold around the $4 strike. We can do the same thing here on tradingview.com. This is the daily continuation chart. As you can see, we've got 382 retracement. This is a bigger move all the way down to 3749, 3749. But right now, prices are holding right there at that 419.10, which is the 0.236 retracement on the daily continuation chart. Let's take a look at the weather for the United States. As you can see, most of that cold Arctic air remains trapped now in Canada, with warmer temperatures starting to circulate across the entire South and pushing high up into the Plain States, finally giving some relief to winter. As you can see, much warmer temperatures are pushing through into Texas and Florida as summer appears to be making an early entry. Looking forward across this 2-week pattern, that cold Arctic air continues to remain contained well within Canada, with only parting shots against the Great Lakes and New England states. Let's take a look at that 8 to 14-day temperature outlook. As you can see, this is issued by this Climate Prediction Center from NOAA yesterday. It looks above normal for most of the country on the east side, especially now New England. And looking forward, this is the extended range temperature. These are the anomalies. And the anomalies are warmer temperatures across 2/3 of the eastern side of the country from March 12th through the 18th. Warmer temperatures in the southeast for the next week. And then looking at week 3, we see a little bit of a cool period here in the midsection of the country before warmer temperatures make their way again across the south central and now the western states. Let's take a look at the nuclear outages. Currently, right now, we have about 12.66% of the nuclear fleet in spring maintenance. And this will continue at least through mid April. As you can see, the previous average for last year was around 20 gigawatts, and that is about the 5 year range. We'll look to see it drop down to the low level in July before we move again higher in the fall maintenance period, which sometimes can be stronger than the spring maintenance period. But what else is coming up? Drought. We continue to monitor this drought level, especially in the west. This is from parts of Texas around San Antonio. And then we've got an extreme, exceptional drought situation from El Paso down to Big Bend, parts of Arizona, and near Las Vegas in Nevada. We'll watch this very carefully because we also see drought conditions along the eastern seaboard, including Florida and all the way up through, yeah, southern New Jersey, incredibly. Again, let's take a look at natural gas. Natural gas price is currently right now trading at 418.60, down 26.7% cents, excuse me, or 6%. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.